Hey there, beginning watercolor. Welcome to week 3. This is the week where we're going to be doing our non-representational painting. And basically what a non-representational painting is, it's a painting that isn't trying to depict anything from nature. All right, so it's totally abstract. It's not like abstracting something, except for maybe an idea or something that's already pretty abstract. It is a painting of paint, essentially. It is a painting that is what subject matter is basically like the principles of design and the elements of art. Okay, so now look into the module on Canvas, and you will see that there are quite a bit. There's quite a bit of information about the elements of art and the principles of design and composition, and you'll see examples through art history of watercolor, non-representational watercolor. And I think there's a lot of really cool information there, and hopefully you really enjoy it. Okay, so there should be a lot of fodder there, a lot of stuff to kind of think about and to maybe get those creative juices flowing. But really those creative juices flowing should be flowing from last week anyway, when we did our techniques tests and our techniques and experiments. So you'll remember this painting, like the hour or whatever of video that you guys had, I subjected you to. Sorry about that, by the way. I'll try to keep them short from this point out. But we did these, and I did more than one kind of element, more than one technique on each of these, in each one of these spaces. And so you could kind of think about each one of these being a like mini non-representational painting in a way. Like you could say, oh, well, that's a non-representational painting. Just like zoom in. That could be one there or here or wherever. Now, whether they're any good or not, that's a different matter. Like I even said in the video, I think that looks like a Rothko before I started doing like the bruising on there. Okay. But anyway, now after you do that, and maybe you do some more, and for this week, I'd really like you to, maybe you're inspired by those, but maybe make your own, like a new like test sheet of new experiments, of non-representational kind of just like designs. All right. And so I actually did one this was kind of like a mock-up for one of those. And I liked how this one turned out in a small, whatever size that is. And when I was doing my experiments, and so I tried to make it larger. And so I did that, and you can see there's parts of it. Here's another part of it, and whatever. I cut it up in pieces because I finished it, and I really did try to finish it. Like in the end, I tried to save it. I tried doing things but in the end, I just really didn't like it. And so I take that and I can combine that with like from other paintings that I did, and just say, oh, okay, and just chop up all those old unsuccessful paintings and cut them out in different unique shapes and stuff like that. And then you can rearrange them. And I show this in the module. So you can kind of rearrange those pieces and make a new piece out of them. And that was actually what happened last year. I did this, on purpose because I wanted to show students, like, you can make mistakes, take chances, and then if in the end you don't like it, we'll just cut it up and we'll just make something new out of it. And so that's what I did here. And so I had this was actually like my second non-representational painting that I did last year. And it was based off of a lot of those things, which you could probably see. I think this is a piece. See that big green piece? That fits in there like exactly. Okay, because that's what that was derivative from, as I was making this. So anyway, now this piece changed a lot too. Like obviously the colors and stuff aren't the same, and so you just take what you like and discard the rest. And that's what I did for that piece. So I've kind of made a couple new pieces this quarter, but as I was doing some work in the module for you, I was really inspired by some of those Kandinskys and kind of researching and reading a little bit more of his stuff. So I made another one. And I was thinking maybe I'd cut it up and show you guys this, but I actually like it, so I'm not cutting it up. Okay, so there. I'm gonna have to make another one. But the other thing that you can do is you can, if you're having a tough time with composition, and I give you, there's some tips in the module too. I think they're really helpful. So if you get stuck in, because it's too hard, too abstract to kind of think about this in a way, there's some tips in there. So check those out. I'm not even gonna talk about them here because I want to keep this video short. So anyway, check those out, and we're gonna have fun with this project. It really is. It's a lot of fun. And again, if it doesn't work out, cut it up and we can kind of collage it and make something new out of it. All right. And so I think that's it. I think I'll leave it at that, because in the module itself, it's pretty thorough. So check that out, and I might make a demo of one of my non-representational paintings, but we'll see when we get there. And then also, by the way, there are, before you just start in, read the assignment, because there are some rules, or at least some parameters for this project that I'd like you to kind of stick to. One being kind of size requirements, and then also the amount of different kind of techniques that I would like to see in there. So read through that, and before you start in, okay? It's pretty open-ended. As long as it's non-representational and watercolor, that's most of it, okay? But the rest of it, there's just a few little things that you should be aware of too. All right, you guys have a great week, and have a great time with this project. It is really fun. So I'm going to end this one right now.